Hola seekers and bienvenidos to A Pick a Card with me, Kim. So in this reading, we shall receive some sweet messages from light beings that are currently working with you and from someone who has or is incarnated in this lifetime that has been, currently is, or will be a significant person in your life. So to receive these messages, we will only be assisted by oracle cards. And at the very end, I will pull out some stars that have letters, numbers, and astrological signs to serve as validation or confirmation for you. Okay, so I have already done the readings and I must confess that I am a bit nervous since the messages did come through quite differently than from my other pick a card readings. They were more of channeled messages, so we'll see how it goes. We'll see if you guys like this style of reading and if it resonates. But yeah, we have 5 groups to choose from, and the first group, or your first sweet option, is the green jade. For the second group, we have the orange selenite. For the third group, we have the red carnelian. For our fourth group, we have the peach agate. And for the fifth group, we have the amethyst. Okay? So take as much time as necessary, pause the video if you need to, and whatever crystal here calls out to you, then that will be your group. And the timestamp for each group is provided in the comments section down below. Okay, so now that you've chosen, let's jump into your reading. Hola seekers who chose the green jade. Okay, so firstly, I'd like to begin with an intuitive message, and this group received quite a few. So I feel for this group, the energy is very centered in the heart space. So this is a very compassionate, loving energy, very centered in unconditional love. Okay, so the messages are: you are light, you are of truth. We are here. Then I received, be safe, or you're safe with me. And the last message is, we are working with you towards achieving your goals. Okay, so now we will move into the cards. Sorry, I paused the video for a second to light up the candle. I forgot to light it up for you guys. Okay, but firstly, we will look into messages from spirit or the light beings that are currently working with you. So we have blossom. Allow yourself to grow. You are doing so beautifully well. We are looking after you, tending to you. Please allow yourself to explore. There is so much beauty wherever you are. You are the light that lightens up a room. You are the light that inspires. In your smile, in your laughter, you allow for something beautiful to blossom in the hearts of others. You might not see it sometimes, or more often than not. How lucky this world is to have you. We are inspired by you. As crazy as it may sound to you, but your wonder for life, for the little things, is so precious to see. And you think that no one is looking when you smile, when you tenderly look at the flowers, when you allow yourself to explore through your imagination, and you dream of what you would call silly things or silly notions. But we are looking, we hear you. And let me tell you, every beauty that grows in your mind grows in this earth as well. The beautiful colors you envision, the flowers you dream of, the landscapes you see yourself in, they exist somewhere on this earth, if not in this universe. And it is because you created them. You gave them life. Never doubt the beauty that is within you. Never underestimate your creativity. Never doubt the power of a dreamer. We speak of your beauty that is eternal, the beauty that exists within, the beauty that cannot fade or wither. We speak of this beauty because we wish for you to see it. Sometimes you doubt yourself. We know this. And we listen to you. And we comfort you through songs and melodies, through the chirping of birds and the scents of flowers and the little things. Because that which fills you with so much joy and overwhelming love, that is how you allow us to feel. That is how you inspire us. You are all that you see beautiful. How we hope and wished you didn't doubt it. You are doing so beautifully well, young one. Do not feel you need to do more or be more or say more or feel more than you already do. All that you do is enough. You are enough. You have always been enough. I don't know, but I keep thinking of, if I could describe you guys, it would be like the scent of a flower mixed with the wind, you know, like when you get a waft of a scent, but it's the scent of flowers, of freshly bloomed flowers. And maybe it's because we do have the image here, but for you guys it feels so open. It's simplistic, but without being dull. It's beauty without the flashiness and the glamour. It's comfort. It's like an open window on a spring day. So Spirit just wants you to know that you are doing well. I know it's difficult to not doubt ourselves, but I guess they're asking you to be a little bit more grounded, be a little bit more present, because there is beauty around you. And it's mostly because you create the beauty. It's your perspective, your perception of things that inspire beauty. And it's because you see the possibilities, you see the potential in others, in things, in landscapes, whatever it may be. And I feel like Spirit would only want you to see that potential within yourself, because there's still so much room for you to grow, so much room to discover. There's so much potential within you. You are infinite. You can do anything and all that you set your mind to. It will require some effort, some patience, and some time, but it can be accomplished. And it's because you are the one working on it and in it. And you are magical. You're not only the seed, but you're also the gardener. And I feel the spirits want you to know there is no other gardener they would have chosen but you to tend the lands of beauty and grace. But now I'm going to move into the next cards, which will give us a message from someone who is or was incarnated in this lifetime on this earth. So this person might be someone who was in your life, currently is in your life, or will be in the future. Okay? So we have the bear. And to clarify, we have the moon in reverse. So with the bear, I always get a very intuitive, protective, and sometimes motherly energy. But I did receive the word brother. I feel this is a person who does not often express their emotions because we do have the moon in reverse. And the moon is the ruler of the tides, the element of water, which talks of feelings and emotions, as well as the subconscious. This person feels deeply for you, but they don't often express it. And they feel some type of guilt because of that. They wish that you knew how much they loved you and how much they admire you. And it's kind of the same thing. They want you to know that you are doing so well and that they are extremely proud of you. It's like they watch you quietly, silently, and it's always with like a smile on their face, even though you might not see it. They're like smiling within, and they learn so much from you. Again, I feel like this is the person who maybe, I wouldn't say they're not emotionally mature, but they haven't learned yet how to express their emotions or how to handle them. I even feel like I keep getting sibling brother. And so they often look to you because they feel you to be very caring, very expressive, very compassionate. And sometimes this person might tease you about it. if you are resonating with this message, if this is someone that you do know currently, but they wouldn't want you to change because of your energy, because of your being, because of how it is that you decide to be. They believe in kindness because they see it in you, and they are able to flourish and to blossom without needing to hide even more than they usually do when they are around you. You give them hope in some way. You inspire hope in them. If this is not a sibling, this might be a friend. It's someone who's, I feel, is always beside you, yet they're not as expressive. I feel like there's times where they do want to reach out to you and hug you and hold you, but something holds them back. It's not that they're proud. It's really that something inside of them, they just don't know how to do it. Maybe because they haven't done it most of their life, and they might feel very uncomfortable to just do it out of nowhere. Be this physically or emotionally expressive with you. But they thank you wholeheartedly for being you. And they wouldn't have chosen any other person to have shared this life with. They deeply admire you. They admire your being, your way of being. They learn through you. And they wish to be someday as compassionate and nurturing and caring as you. Though this person seems like they are that, it's just that they haven't seen it in themselves, which is what I'm seeing with you guys as well. You have so much potential and beauty, but you don't allow yourself to see it in yourself. You see it in others, but you have difficulty seeing it in self. And again, spirit and even this person wants you to know, if you see it in others, it's because you have it within. And so we only hope that whenever you see this beauty, this wonder, this potential in others, that you remember that it's because it's you reflected. It's gonna sound very cheesy, but bear with me. You help make this world a better place. So never feel like you have to lessen yourself, your feelings, how deeply you feel, how much you care, because that's what makes you you. That's a part of you, and it's beautiful. We only hope that you see your worth and your beauty and your wonder. Thank you so much for being here. Okay, but now I want to pull out some stars, and these usually serve as confirmation or validation. They do have letters, numbers, and astrological signs on them. Ooh, that was quite a few. So we have the first one, which is the letter T. We have Pisces, the letter H, number 9, and the letter L. So these might be letters of your first or last name or nickname, or these might be letters of this person that we're receiving a message from. Pisces might be your sun, moon, or rising. The number 9 might be a birth month, birthday, or a significant number of yours, or a number you've been seeing often. And again, this is here to serve as confirmation or validation for you. Okay, so that's all I have for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If it did, then please leave a like or a comment. And if you want to stick around for more readings with me, Kim, then please do subscribe. I do offer personal readings. All the information is in the description box down below. Thank you so much for watching, and until next moment, bye bye. Hola seekers who chose the orange selenite. So as I connected with the energy of this group, I did receive a few messages. The first one being, I'll be wherever you are, or I'll go wherever you go. And the second is an encouragement from spirit to tap more into your creativity and to not fear expressing your creative nature. Okay, but now we will move into the cards. So I'll put this over here. And the first card is to allow us to connect with the light beings that are currently working with you. So we have Father. Do not worry, you're being protected and looked after. Please know that we are always here with you. I know you sometimes wonder whether we are, and it's because you don't see us, hear us, or feel us in the way that you would want to. But we speak to you through silence. We speak to you through courage, through strength. We are the support that you feel whenever you're about to give in or give up. We are that encouragement, that steadiness deep within you. We will never let you fall. We love you and support you, and we respect you. Every choice that you make, every step that you take. We will never intervene unless you ask us to. We are the silent guardians. Please never forget to listen to your heart and to follow that intuitive gut feeling. You always know what is best for you, what is right for you. We work through your intuition. We work through your body. Listen to the signs that your body gives you. Listen to how comfortable it feels in a space, situation, with another. Pay attention to your movements, to your posture, and do not dismiss the signs. For you, as well as us, are always working in your favor. So we welcome you to listen and to pay attention. I am being called to the breath. They want you to know that the breath is very important. Taking a moment is extremely important. Sometimes we feel like we always need to be in a rush, because that's what society has taught us nowadays, is to always be in a hurry, to always be in movement. The faster we go, the more we accomplish. Yet these beings here are so graceful, so elegant, so steady. And they want you to know that a single moment, just giving yourself a single moment, can save yourself from a lot of misunderstandings, confusion. So whenever you feel like things are going out of control or out of your hands, take a moment to step back and breathe. Ground yourself. I'm being pulled to, the sacral chakra, but also like the solar plexus, the center of your body. It's like that's where you anchor yourself. That's where you pull yourself back in. Whenever you are confused, doubtful, insecure, I feel like that is where your spirit or these beings help you anchor in, so that you can bring up your confidence, so you can bring up that security in order to stand your ground and make a decision to move forward, to feel safe. Some of you might physically feel it, like an anchoring or a foundation there. So if you can, center your awareness there through the breath, and you will feel protected, you will feel safe, because they are here with you. That's where they call you in, these beings here. Again, they feel very wise. It's all sort of like ancestors, but I'm also getting a bit of celestial beings. And this is a very non-judgmental energy. It doesn't see color, it doesn't see shape. It sees spirit, it sees energy. And so that is the reason why I feel they're asking you to connect with your body, because the body is very sensitive. It's very wise as well. It's very intelligent. So it's like a detector in terms to energy. So if we focus on our body and its movements, its posture, it can tell us a lot about the situation, a person, a place. So do not ignore the little signs, the little movements, the jerks, the uncomfortableness, because that is telling you something. That is giving you signs. That's giving you information. They want you to know that you are very courageous, and that your courage comes from this place of humility, of compassion. And they know that you've been through quite a few things. And I feel saying that they're proud of you is not quite accurate. It's just they stand by you. They have absolutely no doubt in terms to you. They know that you can face any obstacles, solve all solutions that come your way with much grace and respect to self and to others. And it's sort of like, that's what I am getting, like this ancestral vibe. They want to say, of course, because that's how we've taught you. That's sort of how we helped build you. It seems a little weird, but it's like your higher self and them. They're always guiding you, so they help build with you this courage, this resilience, this humility. And this energy is very respectful. Like, they will always warn you again through feelings through your body when something is not quite right for you, but they will never take away your free will from you. So they're very respectful of your choices, and they always work with you through the decisions and the choices that you make. And this is very much like a father energy in terms to they allow you to learn your lessons. And that's how they don't take the free will away from you. They allow you to make your choices and make your decisions, and to learn your lessons so that you can continue growing and maturing, so that you never feel like your independence or freedom is being taken away from you. And if you feel like that is an issue you're working with in this moment, that you usually feel others are always deciding from you, or you feel like your freedom has been taken away from you, these light beings here or ancestors, whoever they may be, they are working for you to gain back your independence, for you to gain back your sovereignty. And they have no doubt that you will do that you will feel free once again. We stand by you, is the message I'm getting from them. We stand by you, warrior. Okay? But now I'm going to receive some messages from a person who has incarnated on this earth in this lifetime. So this might be someone of your past, someone who is currently in your life, or someone who will be in your life in the future. So we have the hummingbird. And to clarify, oh snap, oh damn, we have the Father card once again. Okay, so the hummingbird for me often is a symbol of the presence of a loved one. So someone who has passed away. And because we do have the Father card, Father energy showing up here twice, for some of you, this might be a father or a father figure who has recently passed, who is coming through very strongly for this reading. Now, this might be for some of you, not all of you. And as the intuitive message said, they want you to know that they're always here with you. Now, this might also be a grandparent. It's just someone who looked after you and was very proud of you. They never had a single doubt in their mind of your character, of the person that you are, of what you could accomplish. They believed and believe in you wholeheartedly. And that is why they allowed you to make your choices and your decisions, and are still allowing you to do that, to choose your own path. Sometimes we feel like to love someone means to overprotect them, to make choices for them so they won't get hurt. But unconditional love is about having no conditions, right? There's no restrictions. It's about loving someone so much that you let them be. Is loving someone without needing to control them, without needing to intervene in terms to how they choose to show up in the world. So I am feeling like this is someone who is not currently with you in this moment. This might have been a father figure. Now for some, this might be a father figure of yours. And if they've never told you so, they want you to know that they are very proud of you. And sometimes they don't show it because I am getting this very stoic energy from them. I'm feeling a lot of space between you both. You know, whenever they think of you, whenever they speak of you, there's a swelling in the heart. There's so much pride, but there's so much love as well. I feel like you to them are this little hummingbird, this little light of joy, of beauty, of magic, of wonder. Now, one of the intuitive messages I did receive before looking at these cards was the word magic, but I couldn't quite pinpoint what the message behind that was. But I feel like with this hummingbird, with this energy here, whoever this person might be wants you to know that you are magic, that you are the magic in their life, that you showed them magic was real, and that you don't need to prove anything to anyone, because They know, Spirit knows, the universe knows already how wonderful you are. You are very protected. It feels like your journey is one that's never quite stable. You might jump from one thing to another, get called to different things, and know that in all those different decisions that you will be making, it's okay to make them. It doesn't matter if they're very different from each other. It's okay to make them all. You will be safe always. You're being looked after, you're being watched, and whenever you feel like you need guidance or support, all you need to do is call on them. Call on this father figure, call on this ancestor. Just center your awareness where we spoke of, be it the solar plexus or the sacral chakra, and they'll be there immediately. They'll back you up. They'll bring in the guidance, they'll bring in the support. It almost feels like a knowing. You will have an instant confidence or a push or a nudge to do something, but you know that it's a safe choice. It's a safe decision that you're making. I just got this message. You opened the sky for this person. I feel like this person here is or was very strict, rigid. They knew the fundamentals. They were more about work and tradition, about what was proper, following the rules. But then you came and you opened up all these possibilities. You showed them lightness and joy and fun and celebration. I feel like you helped them open their heart a little more, because we do have the color green here and it's the heart chakra. And they might be a little regretful that they couldn't be this extremely loving figure in your life. When you came in, it's when they started learning this other part of themselves. But you did help change them. You did inspire them. And I feel they're asking you to show that creative side within you. We do have orange again here, so that's connecting a lot with the solar, with the sacral chakra, which is all about creativity, creation, nurturing. So do not be afraid to show up entirely as who you are. Maybe there was some difficulty, some clashing of minds between you and this figure here. Maybe there was something you wanted to pursue and this figure didn't quite approve of it, but they want you to know, damn that, be damned, all of that. Don't stop yourself from being who you are. Don't stop yourself from showing your light how it is meant to be shown in the way that you see fit. Because your art helps inspire this world, brings joy into this world. And now I can see that. I was too blinded then by my pride, by my stubbornness, by my own insecurities. But now I can see the truth. And so damn what they will say. You be you. And never ever feel shame for that. I am your #1 fan. I will always be your #1 fan. And I am here backing you up every step of the way. Okay, but now I'm going to pull out some stars which contain letters, numbers, and astrological signs, and they are here to serve as confirmation or validation. Okay, that was quite a few. So we have the number 8, the number 6, the number 9. We have E, N, J, and O. So these might be letters of your first, last name of a nickname, or might be letters of the name of this person here, or this being. We do have these numbers that might be a birth month, a birthday, or a significant number of yours. Again, this is here to serve as confirmation or validation. Okay, so that's all I have for this group. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it resonated. If it did, then please leave a like or comment. And if you want to stick around for more readings with me, Kim, then please do subscribe. I do offer personal readings. All the information is in the description box down below. Thank you so much for watching, and until the next moment, bye bye. Hello seekers who chose the red carnelian. So as I connected with the energy of this group, I did receive a few messages. The first one being, we are the Wayfinders, we are the Wayshowers. And allow your light to burn brightly enough to illuminate the way. I feel those who chose this group are very passionate beings, and you're being asked to, or encouraged to, focus all of that passionate energy to direct it somewhere that will bring you fulfillment and inspire joy in others. I don't know why I got jellyfish. I think I saw jellyfish here on the stone, but you guys are like very sweet beings. But if someone messes with you or your loved ones or something that you love, like a creation of yours, then that's where the stingers come out. So you are very passionate, and all that fiery energy can either inspire or consume. So now I'm going to move into the cards. So the first card will allow us to connect with light beings who are working with you, and we have seasons. You are constantly changing, constantly evolving, and it is beautiful to see, as it is beautiful to witness the transitions of the seasons. Your spirit burns brightly as the colors and autumn leaves. Sometimes you feel unsteady. Sometimes you might feel like you're spiraling out of control. And you might constantly wish to hold on to one thing just so you can get a moment of clarity and focus. Just so you can feel yourself in a singular moment. But know you are not one color. And I know it might have always been your battle, trying to be one thing, trying to stay in one place, trying to figure yourself out, to give yourself a name, a tone, a single musical note. But you are the entire symphony. You are the universe within. You cannot just be one thing, as much as you try to, for you are everything. You are not spiraling out of control. You are simply dancing. You are a free spirit, untamed, forever limitless, and you are beautiful in your creation. There is nothing wrong with you, and there has never been anything wrong with you. If you feel imperfect, please embrace it. They're showing me like crystals, how there's like different facets to them, and some crystals are diamonds. When they're raw, they're not smooth, they're not perfectly cut or shaped. They have cracks. There's weird angles. Yet, when you see them, they are magnificent. And so I feel like they want you to realize, to embrace what you feel is imperfect, because in its reality, in its truth, it's beauty, it's wonder, it's perfection in a way that we haven't been taught. There's no other like it. Like there's no other you. Your so-called imperfections is what makes you you. If you want a signature, there it is. Don't ever change to try and fit a mold, because it will hurt us, it will break us. I'm getting like this image or this feeling of cradling, holding you. And I did receive that word at the beginning before looking at the cards. This sense of holding. I feel like you're constantly embraced by spirit. It's like you're inside this little tornado, and the tornado is spirit, it's energy, and they're constantly with you, holding you, embracing you, protecting you. I don't know, for this group, you might be very creative individuals. Like you're often receiving creative ideas, or you oftenly wanting to put something out there, put something forward, start on something. And it's because I do feel like this swirling energy always around you. You're always being inspired. And it feels like a very joyful energy as well that is with you. It's like if I had to express the energy that is with you, it's like different ages. Like some feel very infantile and others feel very elderly, very like warrior-like, very sophisticated. And I feel like that's also your energy. Like at times you might be very jovial, very extroverted, and other times you might feel very introverted, very into yourself. Like you're not sure whether you're the wise one or whether you're the young one. And I can't even myself place it. I feel like you're all of it mixed together. And your spirit family feels very big. Like there's a lot of spirits here. And again, like their personalities feel very different from each other, like different colors. So if you ever felt the need to like lower yourself, I keep thinking of like flames. When you lower the flame, when you raise it, like on a stove, if you ever felt the need to do that with others to the point that your flame almost dwindled out, please know that it's not necessary for you to do that. You can find people who can handle your flame in terms to your passion, to your zest, for your joy for life. There will be a moment where you will be able to really express all of that. I feel Spirit is working with you at this moment to find either different creative outlets. It doesn't really feel like one thing. It feels like many things, like branching out. We do have branches here. In order for you to direct all of this passion, all of this fiery energy to places that will benefit from your energy, and you will also be able to take something valuable back from it. It will be a very beautiful exchange, very fluent. But we're working on it. We're working on it with you. It's a transition right now. Do not fear change, for you are change. Do not fear being taken by the wind, because the wind leads you. You open your arms and it's like the sails of a ship, and then the wind takes you wherever it is that you need to go. Trust that your spirit knows exactly where it needs to be. You don't have to settle. Your anchor is in your being. Embrace the freedom. When it is time to settle down, just like a leaf after its venture, dancing with the wind when it falls down from a tree, there will be a time where you will need to land on the ground, at the base, at the feet of the tree. And when it is time to do so, you will know. It will all come together beautifully for you. So right now, allow yourself to live your adventure. Allow yourself to explore and to learn all that it is that you want to do. And don't feel like you're running out of time, because everything is in perfect order, just like the seasons. And though there might be some changes here and there, do not worry. Again, everything is being taken care of. Everything is as it's meant to be. We love you in all of your beautiful colors. We love you in all of your rebellion. We love you loud. We love you silent. We love you unapologetic. We love you. Okay? So now I'm going to get a message from someone who is or has incarnated in this lifetime on this earth. So this might be someone who was, is, or will be part of your life. And we have the cardinal. Yes, the cardinal. Oh my goodness. And then to clarify, we have guarded in reverse. So I do remember when I was shuffling the cards for this group, the crow actually fell out. But I hadn't asked any question yet, so I put it back, and then the cardinal fell out. And they're both birds, so that was very interesting. So again, we have this red color. It reminds me again of passion, of creativity, of fire. Some of you might be fire signs, or the element of fire is very dominant in your chart. I feel this is someone who their voice really matters to them. It's very important. This is someone who, at the core of themselves, they're very much like a rebel, in it that they ask the questions. They don't just easily accept everything that's thrown at them, said to them. They want to learn more, they want to explore. I'm getting languages, so this might be someone who's very good with languages. Yet I'm noticing that the beak of this cardinal is closed. So, and this red color here feels like it's being contained, like they're about to explode from containing all of this passionate energy within them for so long. So this might be someone who doesn't easily express themselves, because we do have the guarded card in reverse. I am again getting this mixed energy of like being introverted and extroverted, this intense sense of duality. I feel like this person is asking you to not follow in their footsteps, in a sense that they have restricted themselves a lot, that they are not quite true to themselves and what they feel and what they believe in, that they don't often express it in fear of being judged by others or in fear of change actually happening. And I feel like they might see you as this cardinal, as very free-spirited, as putting your guard down when it is needed in order to embrace what is coming in for you, in order to embrace change and transformation and transitions. I also feel like they want you to know that they value and they admire or are very inspired, I feel is the word, by your sensitivity, by your depth of emotions, by your capability to be empathic. It's like you actually feel other people's emotions and you allow yourself to feel them in order to understand others. And they think that's quite beautiful and quite unselfish as well. Because I feel like this person, they close themselves off quite a bit. They're very fearful of the outside, of letting anyone in. It's like they're like constantly vigilant. And it's almost like they put their guard down when their guard needs to be up. So they don't quite well know or distinguish good intentions from bad intentions when it comes to others. They might easily get deceived, and that's why they question themselves or others a lot. But for some reason, when it is time to question, they trust very easily. And I'm not sure whether that is something that also has happened to you or that you deal with or have dealt with. But they want you to be a bit cautious in regards to it. That you have a beauty within you. I'm getting like beautiful voice. Like your words are very beautiful. Your sentiments are very beautiful. What you put out there is very beautiful. And others might want it, but you don't have to give it to everyone. You don't have to share yourself with everyone. You shine very brightly. Like this color here is very vibrant. It stands out. You stand out. And many might want to flock your way, but you don't have to give opening to everyone. Do not fear rejection is the message that came through. Do not fear rejection. If the branch swings, do not worry, because you have wings. Meaning if something doesn't work out, do not feel like it's the end or you're going to fall, because you can soar. You can fly above it. You can move towards another branch, another tree, another thing. Because we do have the cardinal here, this might be someone you admire. This might be someone that you might have once, if you're not currently put on a pedestal. But they want you to know that they're the ones looking at you. Whatever you admire in them, you already have within you. And the things that you might not be seeing of yourself, they see in you and admire in you, which is your sensitivity, your compassion, your zest for life, your multi-talentedness, how multifaceted you are, how you allow yourself to transform into various colors, your freedom, your independence, your passion, your energy, especially how you see the world, how you see others, is something that is rare. It's either how you connect with the world, how you connect with people. You see beyond the superficial. And I feel like some of you might have worried once in your life that you were superficial. But I feel that was part of the transitions, the phases, the growth, in order to get you to see beyond all of that. Your growth is beautiful to them. So while you're looking up to someone, they're looking up to you. Never doubt how brightly you shine. Never doubt how much you illuminate, how much you stand out. You are the flame in the dark. Okay, but now I'm going to pull out some stars which have letters, numbers, and astrological signs, and they're just here to serve as confirmation or validation. Okay, so this one fell out here on my sleeve, and we have Aries, we have the number 8, we have the letter V, the letter F, and the letter W. So 8 might be a significant number, birthday, birth month. I don't know why I got 8 years, but okay. We have Aries might be sun, moon, or rising of yours or of this person here. FVW might be letters of your first or last name or of this person. Might also be nickname. Last message. This person, I'm not feeling that they are in your life or like they are very close to you, because we do have this guarded card, and I know it's in reverse, but I am feeling some sense of push, like a division. I am feeling like this person has trouble getting close to you, and I'm not quite sure whether they will ever work up the courage to connect with you on a very deep level or more intimate or deeper level, because there's something that they're going through or working through, but they don't allow themselves to push through it. They're barely letting their guard down in terms to this. It might be some healing, some self-worth issues, something that they're going through. And so I feel like it might take them quite a while for them to work through this and then find the courage to connect with you or to meet you halfway. I am feeling like something is stopping this person. Okay, but that's all I have for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this message. I hope the reading resonated. If it did, then please leave a like or a comment. And if you want to stick around for more readings with me, Kim, then please do subscribe. I do offer personal readings. If you're interested, all the information is in the description box down below. Thank you so much for watching, and until next moment, bye bye. Hello seekers who chose the peach agate. So as I connected with the energy of this group, I did feel an intense sensation in my heart space. So just like group 1, I feel the energy here is very centered on the heart chakra. I did hear singing and it was something about the moon. Okay, so there is something that you are possibly rejecting, something that you know deep within, but for some reason you can't seem to accept as your truth, because I feel like accepting this is quite painful since there is an intense fear of it not being true at the end. But I feel you guys are being asked to listen and be true to self. Okay, but now I will move into the cards. So the first card is to connect with the energy of the light beings that are currently working with you. So we have inspiration. Okay. Allow yourself to be inspired by this feeling. There's no need to run away from it. Your very essence is connected to it. You share the same spirit. Allow yourself to embrace this feeling. Let it speak to you at a soul level. It is not here to hurt you. It is not here to haunt you. It is here to show you the way. You are resisting and pushing your truth. You were always meant to fly. You were always meant to inspire others. But just because you were meant to doesn't mean that you have to. We honor your choices. We always have. Know that you can do anything. If you haven't decided on one thing, it's because your spirit has the flexibility to delve into different modalities of expression. You are creativity incarnated. You are not meant to do what has already been done or excel at what others didn't. You are simply meant to be you. Have you ever looked at a butterfly? Have you ever noticed how people stop in their tracks just to see it flutter? Have you noticed how the butterfly doesn't have to do anything else but just be a butterfly? It's the same with you. You're looking for the right path, but every path you take is the right one, because you will make it so. You doubt yourself constantly, but you are the potential. You have risen time and time again. You have inspired more than one person and you don't even know it yet. A single act of kindness makes all the difference. A glimpse, an acknowledgement, a hello, a goodbye, and a thank you. You share and pass on magic in a way that others haven't even learned to do yet, because they haven't learned to see it yet. Magic is not in a technique. It's not necessarily in an art or in a way of doing things. It's simply in a way of being. You asked if you have inspired, if you've made a difference. Know that you have. Know that you are. Do not dismiss what is yours. You deserve all the beauty and wonder that you dream of. That feeling you feel deep within, in glimpses, in moments. That's you at the very core. You bring color to the world. You allow for others to see their own potential. This very feeling that you often dismiss and push aside, it runs in your veins. It's your spirit, it's your breath. Please stop running away from yourself. And keep getting pulled to the lungs or the breath, like that is important for you guys. Like it's in your spirit, it's in your very being. There's something that you guys can't quite ignore. I'm not sure what it is exactly. It's something that you keep questioning, doubting. You might feel like you're not worthy of it, or again, it feels too far-fetched. But it's like you can't ignore it because it's always there. It's within you. It's part of you. Now with all these like roots or veins, whatever they may be, I am getting connection. So I am feeling like you are connected, or you can easily connect to others. I am also getting like senses, the senses being mixed, like you sense the world differently. There is a word for it. I can't remember it, but I'll put it here. Some of you might be very empathic or very, very, very psychic, but you might not even realize it yet. You might think it's something else, but I feel it's because if you often get confused of what you're feeling, if there's so many thoughts running through your mind, if you're very sensitive to, let's say, noises or smells, it's because you can see, feel deeper. And I feel like you're often picking up on a lot of energy or other people's energy. You might even sense things or get information by just touching objects, which there's also a word for it, so I'll put it here for you. And I feel like you guys are very quiet, very humble. You might tend to feel like a wallflower at times, or shrink away or hide away, like you don't like to call the attention of others, but at the same time you wish you got some sense of recognition, either for what it is that you do or what it is that you put out there. And it's because you are meant to be seen. You are meant to inspire others. But again, it comes from a very humble space. Very pure as well. I'm getting innocence here. It's like connecting with the inner child, connecting with that wonder, with the imagination. But now I'm going to pull out messages from someone who has or is incarnated in this life, who was, is, or will be a part of your life. So we have the polar bear, and to clarify, we have intuition in reverse. So I'm getting the energy of a friend here, but it doesn't have to be for everyone. And there seems like there's some distance between you both. I'm just keep getting this message that the butterfly wants to reach the polar bear, but for some reason she can't get through. And that's why we have this intuition card in reverse. Again, with all these like roots or veins here, I feel like there's a connection, like trying to connect with others or trying to connect with this specific someone. Yet there's this blockage, like this person is not really receiving the information. And it's not so much because they're rejecting you, it's because I feel like they're going through something at this moment. Because we do have bear showing up here twice. So I do feel like they are very intuitive individuals, but for some reason their intuition is blocked at this moment. And with this blue here, I'm seeing it as frozen, like ice. And even themselves, it feels like they can't move forward at this moment. Either something is happening in their life right now that is not allowing them to make any moves, to move forward, to make any important decisions. And that is the reason why there's this temporary halt here. I just keep feeling energy in my heart space. So if you're wondering whether this has been completely severed between you both, I feel that they're here to let you know that it hasn't, that this connection can never really be broken because it stems from a very, very deep place. It's a connection between two spirits. It's a connection from the heart. It's just at times it doesn't feel like there is a connection because the way a situation is or the way things are manifesting in a 3D make it a little more complicated to feel this connection. But they want you to know that you are a rarity to them. You're a rarity in this world. They've never quite seen someone like you. Again, I don't think there's butterflies in Antarctica, right? So you are quite a novelty to them. It just feels like you're very special to them. They cannot and they will never be able to forget you, and they don't intend to. I feel this person wants to walk forward or wants to reconnect with you, or walk towards you, but again, something is not allowing them to do so. There might be some hesitancy on their part, and it's mostly because I feel right now their intuition is a bit clouded. They're not really sure what step to take next. This is a moment for them. And you know what? I feel like if you feel this person energetically or you try to connect with them telepathically, they do receive the messages, but it's not in the way that you intend to or imagine that they would. So for them on their end, it's very confusing. They receive it, but they don't know quite well what to do with it. So again, they don't know how to move forward with all this information that is coming in for them. Okay, so for some of you guys, this might be someone you haven't met yet, and when you meet this person or when this person comes into your life, this person might be going through some either emotional blockage or inspirational blockage. So this person might do some type of creative job or have some creative endeavors, and you are the inspiration to this person. So you help them open up creatively. You help unblock their intuition. You help them move forward. It's like there's something that they're working through and they're not able to work through it. They're not able to see it. They're not able to let it come to the surface. And when you come in, it's like you, with all these roots here, it's like you sink deep into their core. You see deep into them, and because you are able to see it, they are able to see it within themselves, and they are then able to work through it, and then finally release themselves from this blockage, from this period of stagnation or feeling stuck. You help open their eyes and their perspective, and you inspire them completely from within. It's very weird to explain because I'm getting like very weird visuals, but they themselves don't know how to explain it, what you cause in them or what you helped inspire within them. And it really releases them because I feel like they're very, very intuitive beings. They're also very receptive to energy. very compassionate, very empathic, very loving, but they might not be able to fully express that or show that. This is kind of similar to group 1, and so you come in and you help unblock them. Yeah, it's sort of like that. You help unblock their spirit, you help to unblock their very being, and they realign in some way, and they are able to fully come through as their authentic self, to fully express what they feel, what they want, what they desire. They understand their purpose, they understand their very being, and it is through your help, through your guidance, through your support. And it's really, I don't feel like you have to do much, but just be there. It's like you awaken them, pretty much. It's like you awaken them with just your presence. You're kind of like the key. That's what I feel like, the perfect fit in some way, to help unblock them. And they want you to know that you are this to them. It's again, like there's no words for it. It's just a feeling. It's a very intense feeling in the heart space. The sense of gratitude. It's like, really, I don't think there's human words to express what this person feels or how this person feels towards you, for all that you have inspired in them and in their life, for how they see you, for how they feel you in your energy, in your essence. You are the butterfly, you are the magic in their life. It's very cheesy, very cliche, but that's the only way I feel I can express it. You are the inspiration. You are the muse, per se. And they want you to know, do not doubt yourself, because you're never wrong. You're never wrong. So listen to your intuition and listen to your heart, because there is true magic in that. There is true magic in you. And you make more of a difference than you could ever imagine. You are inspiration. Okay, so now I'm going to pull out some stars, and they contain letters, numbers, and astrological signs, and these are here just to serve as confirmation. Just feel like going 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Or validation. So we have the letter K, we have the letter T, the number 1, the astrological sign Pisces. This was the number 3, the astrological sign Virgo, number 4, the letter L, and lastly we have the letter Q. So these might be letters of your first, last name, and nickname, or might be the letters of this person's name. These numbers might be birthday, birth months, or significant numbers of yours, and these might be your sun, moon, or rising, or again the sun, moon, or rising of this person. Okay, so that's all I have for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it resonated. If it did, then please leave a like or a comment, and if you want to stick around for more readings with me, Kim, then please do subscribe. I do offer personal readings. All the information is in the description box down below. Thank you so much for watching, and until the next moment, bye bye. Hello seekers who chose the amethyst. So as I connected with the energy of this group, I did receive a message, which was believe. Now I did feel a lot of energy at the crown of my head and in the center of my forehead between my eyebrows, which I connect with the third eye chakra. So I feel you guys receive a lot of transmissions from higher realms. So you might be very connected either to your higher self or to spirit, constantly receiving information from them, because your crown chakra might be quite active or open at this moment. And all the messages that come through, you might be very skeptical about them, or if you are trying to actively connect with spirit, what you receive, you continuously doubt it. And spirit wants to come in and tell you believe, because you are receiving messages from higher beings. Okay, so now we will move into the cards. So the first card is to allow us to connect with the energy of the light beings that are currently working with you. And we have wisdom. Okay, this reminds me a lot of the crown chakra. So believe that you are a very spiritual and wise being Believe that you know more than you give yourself credit for. Believe that you have this higher wisdom. We are working with you. We are working through you. We are collaborators. We share knowledge. Believe what comes through. Believe in yourself. Doubt only breaks the connection. It makes it the more difficult to listen. Logic is not the enemy, but it can become the wall that we never intended to build. It can become the door we never intended to close. Use logic to serve you, not to go against you. Open yourself to the possibilities, but keep yourself grounded in the reality. Not everything is meant to be known in the now. Some things have their time and their place. So do not allow yourself to carry on with frustration in your heart for not knowing everything, for you know what is needed to be known. Do not undermine yourself. Do not undermine your spirit. Your soul is wise. It has not lived many lives, incarnated many times, to be taken for granted. You are not just this lifetime. You are not just your mistakes. You are not just the past. Please know that you are important, and arrogance does not suit you. You have vision. You can see further, deeper. Pay attention. Signs and symbols are your language. It's time to speak the language of your spirit. Get to know yourself a bit better. I don't know why I just got codex or the code. It's like no other person will be able to crack the code that you are. Only you will. You work differently. You might delve into the metaphysics or work with or the spiritual arts. And the way you receive messages or the way that you work, let's say, is very mysterious even to you. Very out of the norm or not mainstream. And so at times you might doubt whether you are connecting, whether you are receiving messages. You might even feel like your dreams are not that magical or spiritual. But I feel like you guys work very well with symbols or sigils. It's like a code for you guys. It's not going to be very upfront. It's not going to be very in your face. You kind of have to decode it. And that's the kind of the mystery or the beauty of you, of how you work, of how spirit works with you and through you. And that might cause a lot of confusion because you might not see like articles or videos or find a lot of people who connect the way that you do. But I feel that's kind of your journey, and it's very designed for you to build confidence in self, to really get to know your spirit. So it's very important to go within, to listen to self, to trust self. Because I keep looking at this owl and it feels very alien to me, very cosmic. So I feel like you are able to connect with a lot of different entities, beings from various different dimensions. I think even planes that we on this earth, on this 3D, have not yet even come to realize exist. So that's why for you it's very difficult to grasp this wisdom that is coming your way. And it's because you have connection with these beings. Your energy vibrates at their frequency. But for some reason, I feel like you guys constantly doubt yourself, constantly doubt your being, your light, that which makes you, that which is who you are. You guys feel very expansive, like the cosmos. So this is like a very spiritual, highly knowledgeable group. And if you're not relating to any of that, which possibly most of you won't, because there is kind of this resistance to your power, then I feel like you guys do have a lot of wisdom. But I feel there might be some belief that if you didn't go to like a good university, college, or studied some level of education or have some master's degree, you're not considered intelligent. But you offered this wisdom that cannot be found in books, that cannot be learned at a school or an educational system. It's a wisdom that comes from living, from experiencing, from connecting at a level that others do not easily connect to. You listen, you see, you put yourself in other people's shoes, and you're able to experience because of that what other people are feeling or what other people are seeing. I'm even feeling like you guys have like this telepathy, or you're able to visualize the experience of others, like really feel into it, like if you went through it. And this is a power or a magic in and of itself, which allows you to obtain even more wisdom. But it feels like your wisdom, in order to be really channeled and nurtured, there needs to be a humility that comes from it. Because this wisdom is here to help, it's here to nurture, it's here to heal. You're here to, as the message, I believe the message said, collaborate. Collaborate with others, be it collaborate with spirit or collaborate with other beings on this plane, humans, with other people, to collect all of your wisdom in order to give it to the collective or to help others. So this is not just collecting wisdom for yourself in order to feel above, but it's order to, so that you can break it down and allow it to be more digestible for other people. Kind of like the channeler in some way. Some of you might be channelers, intuitive messengers. But now I'm going to move into messages from someone who has or is incarnated in this life and has or will be a part of your life. So we have the salamander, and to clarify, we have the voice. So with the voice here, I know this is a message from someone else, but with the voice, I feel like that is one of the things you will be asked to do, if you're not doing so already, is to use your voice to spread these messages. Again, so I feel like some of you guys are channelers, so you channel spirit, and soon you will be asked to strengthen this ability so that you can channel pure and true light messages to others. So I feel like this is someone that you might actually work with in the future if you are not already working with them. I do feel like it's more of a future energy because of this voice card. So this is someone who you have agreed to actually work with in this life before incarnating in this lifetime. So it does feel like a part of your soul family. And I feel like you guys come from different backgrounds. And this was actually done on purpose because you were both meant to live very different experiences, but that have very similar situations. I feel both of you are very, very wise, very adaptable. I feel it's the energy of this salamander. And your wisdom is meant to come together in order to share it with others, or to help the community, or to help the collective, or to help inspire others to share their wisdom as well. Because again, we have the voice here and we have the earth in the background. So this is about being heard by thousands, millions of people. This is about delivering a very important message that brings people together. Now, I feel like this person here, they're very adaptable people. They have been through a lot. I'm seeing all of these colors, but I feel like it's representing the different obstacles they have gone through. They have fallen and risen more than a few times. I feel like they've experienced a lot in order to be able to be relatable to the public, because they will be able to share experiences with the majority of the people. And that is one of the reasons why I feel this person might have agreed actually to go through all of these things that they went through. they saw themselves in a lot of different situations. So they can easily put themselves in other people's shoes or be compassionate towards others, showing up without judgment. And I feel like now that you guys are either working on your crown chakra or your crown chakra is being open, you might be consciously or unconsciously calling in this person. I feel like this is showing more up as possibly your higher self here. And your higher self is finally calling in the spirit or the energy of this person into your life, because I feel like pretty soon it's time for you guys to collaborate and to work together. And so I think they want you to know that they are ready, they are prepared, and they've heard the call. And right now they are either shedding or letting go of some things that are holding them back in some way from fully coming to meet you halfway, because all of this brown here is reminding me of like gunk or heavy energy, dense energy, and they're releasing that at this moment. This might be some external factors in their life, like some things that they need to get done, put in order, before finally coming to work with you. And I feel like possibly you guys are working through something similar as well. For you guys, it feels more like internal. It might be some negative thinking, some habits, tendencies, something that is keeping you down or keeping you from fully believing in yourself and believing in your capabilities to make a difference, or even in your own talents. Because I do feel like this person is also highly creative and they're very multi-talented. So I don't know, like you might both be into the esoteric, spiritual arts, metaphysics, but possibly you guys, your talents reside into different arenas, and these might go hand in hand when you collaborate. Like one might help amplify the other and vice versa. It's just you guys are like two pieces of a puzzle coming together. This person also wants you to know that and I heard an echo in my room, which is weird. Yeah, but okay, I'm getting that you amplify them, you amplify their energy, you amplify their voice, what they intend to put out there, what they intend to say. You give them platform, or you inspire them, or you motivate them. You might even give them the confidence to step forward. They feel like their voice can actually be heard with your support. They feel like they can finally express their truth with your support. Be themselves, because again, I feel like this person, because of their adaptability, they might have also changed themselves a lot to fit in certain situations or to be liked by others and such. And when you show up, you don't force them to be anything else but who they are. You accept them for who they are, and that might be something new for them, but they are able to find their voice with your presence because you give them that safe space. And I feel like they do the same for you, which is completely new for both of you. And I feel like this person might actually keep a lot to themselves. So when they're faced with obstacles, they don't usually turn to others for help. But with you, they find you to be very wise, very compassionate, very good listeners. And so they are able to speak up about what burdens them with you. And you both find a solution to the problems that arise. So you work very well together. And I feel like sometimes you guys might be a little bit stubborn, but because of their adaptability, you're able to flow more easily. Yeah, I'm just getting like, it's not necessarily best friends, but it's like you build a very strong bond with each other, a very strong commitment, and it's because your souls are actually committed to each other. You're committed to either a mission, but you're just committed to one another. I feel like you have incarnated many lives together. You know each other very well. You're very familiar with each other's energy, with how you work, and you feel like home to each other. So finally meeting and working with one another, it's like a sense of relief. It's like finally being able to breathe, relax. Yeah. So know that this person, I feel, are working very hard. They might consciously or unconsciously know that they are meeting with you soon. But be it whether they're aware of it or not, they are working very hard on themselves or on their situation to get this to finally close so they can finally meet with you. Because that is their intentions, that's what they want to do. They want to start on this new chapter with you, and it just feels like they're just very, very eager to see you again. Okay, but now I'm going to pull out some stars. I think they also find you very like majestic, very elegant. What's the word? Ethereal. Very ethereal. Again, getting like cosmic energy from you guys. So you're otherworldly to them. So we have the letter D, Pisces, Leo, Virgo, the number 4, the letter X, the letter Z, and the number 9. Okay, so these numbers might be either birth months or birth dates or significant numbers for you guys. And these letters might be letters of your first, last name, or nickname, or of this person. And these might be your sun, moon, or rising signs. And these are just here to serve as confirmation or validation. Okay, so that's all I have for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If the message resonated, then please leave a like or a comment. And if you want to stick around for more readings with me, Kim, then please do subscribe. I do offer personal readings. All the information is in the description box down below. Thank you so much for watching, and until next moment, bye-bye.